Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Glock 19 BB gun. This is not actually made by Glock. Glock licensed this to Umarex. It's a German company. So this is the box you get. You get the firearm and you get an owner's manual, warranty, etc. First off, I want to say that this is very realistic looking. I mean, this looks identical to a Glock. The slide does not come back because it's a BB gun. There is no chamber. It's got really nice sights on it. Okay, mag release, and this holds your 177 caliber BBs. And to load this, you just take these BBs and dump them in here, and it'll load 16 rounds. It's got the same double trigger as the Glock. You need to pull them both. Only there's a safety on this. Okay, but the trigger pull is very realistic. You don't even need CO2. I mean, this is a great dry fire training weapon. Even if you don't use it as a BB gun, just to be able to keep pulling the trigger. I mean, it feels just like a real Glock. This is my Glock 20 10mm. It is unloaded. Okay, and the trigger pull on here, it's pretty damn close. And I got to tell you, if you put these side by side, it's very, very difficult to tell that this is not a real firearm. I could see an irresponsible person getting into a lot of trouble waving something like this around, because this will easily get mistaken as a real firearm, and they'll either wind up getting shot or arrested. And make no mistake about it, this is not a toy. There's actually a lot of pressure, and it's pretty powerful and it's pretty accurate. The sights, again, they're very close to what the Glock sights are. It takes your standard CO2 cartridges. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a drop of oil on this, just so that you're supposed to do that on CO2 so that you don't mess up the seal. Okay. So to load a CO2 cartridge, the back strap comes off. You take the magazine out. And on the back strap, there's a key. And the key fits in here. And you just turn it until it loads the cartridge. So we're going to load one of these up. And you turn it very slowly. And actually, you really should wear eye protection while you do this. And as soon as you hear that sound, that's it. You tighten it, take the key, put it back in here. Now, this is really cool. Even if you don't shoot BBs with this, you have the realistic trigger pull, and you have the sound. This is phenomenal. I mean, I like this a lot. And this is only about 70 bucks. This is by far one of the most fun dry fire aids you can use. Even if you don't ever put BBs in it and you just want to load a CO2 cartridge and keep pulling the trigger, this thing is tons of fun. Again, all you have to do is take out the magazine, load this up with these 177 caliber BBs, and you're good to go. I don't really know offhand how many you can shoot before you have to use a cartridge. And one thing to say is it is highly recommended that you do not leave the cartridge in here overnight or for more than 24 hours. So when you're done shooting, you just take the key out, reverse it, and you wait for the hiss of the gas to stop, and then you're good to go. Leaving the cartridge in for extended periods of time are bad for the seal on the gun. But this is just phenomenal. You can buy these on Amazon. I picked this thing up at Bud's Guns for about $60. It's got the double trigger again, just like the real Glock does. And like I said, when you put these side by side, you'd be hard pressed to tell. Even a law enforcement officer, there's no way you can tell by looking at this that this is not a real firearm. Okay. One thing that I want to caution is that these 177 caliber BBs do ricochet. So if you're shooting them outside in the backyard, you do need to be careful not to hit trees or rocks or things like that, because they can come back and break your window. But again, this is the Glock 19 177 caliber BB gun. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. I couldn't wait to get one of these. This is, again, it's a perfect tool to use for dry fire training. And even just shooting around the backyard, it doesn't make that much noise where the neighbors are going to complain. And you, like I said, you don't need to use CO2 cartridges to pull the trigger every time. It's just that it's more realistic when you have the slight pop. And I picked up a box of these for $15 for 25. Again, if you're going to do that, don't leave the cartridge in for an extended period of time. If you haven't already done so, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to our channel and like our videos so we can continue bringing you quality product reviews. Thanks for watching.